Kura, welcome to the CH3000 course. This short video is going to look at what's in the course, what standards I should study, how I find my way around OTL, and how I manage my study. So first of all, make the course and assessment guide your friend. You can download it off OTL if you haven't already received it. If you look through it, you'll find that the course is booklet-based. There are 13 booklets, up to 13 booklets you can do. It's supported by videos on OTL, simulations, practical work. We send you some a science box, and it's supported by online lessons that you can join. Now, page 9 of the course and assessment guide gives you the booklets and how they relate to the standards. There are 6 standards. Notice that the first booklet, CH3001, is where you start, and please make sure that that gets done. You are welcome to skip the booklet work, but we do want the teacher marked assignment. So if you haven't done chemistry recently, do the booklet. If you've done chemistry level 2 last year, then make sure you can just do the assignment. Right, there are the 6 standards. 3 are the external ones highlighted in red, and 3 are internally assessed, which means we assess them and you can do them at home. And you have up to 4 chances to pass the tasks. And each standard has between 1 and 3 booklets. So here is more detail about the assessment. You find on page 10 on the course and assessment guide. Those 3 standards highlighted in red are obviously an end-of-year examination. You get 1 chance. And then you have a spectroscopy standard, the 91388. It is a closed book test. The 91389 is an open book report, but I strongly recommend you do it at the end of the year when you've had an understanding of level 3 chemistry. Students that try and do it too soon fail because they only show level 2 understanding and not level 3 understanding. And then finally the redox, which is the first standard you will probably be doing after you finish 3001. Now, what standards should you choose? If you only want 14 credits, you're not particularly interested in chemistry, you've just done it and you're not going to be going on further, that's the least amount of work you can do. That particular option, the redox organic chemistry exam, notice you have to do an external, the spectroscopy, and because you've chosen organic to do the spectroscopy internal, then you have only the option of the 1080 pest control. If you would like more understanding in chemistry, you're not doing the bare minimum, then you would do 2 external exams, and those could be options for the internals. You don't have to choose those, but those are just ideas. If you want to continue with chemistry at tertiary level, even if it's only 1 year, you should do all 3 externals. Universities are more and more making you go onto a bridging course if you haven't done all 3 or achieved all 3 chemistry standards. And you don't want to waste time at university because it's a lot more expensive than doing it through us with Kura. So if you're going to be doing at least first year university, make sure you do all 3 externals. If you're a high achiever, you want to do scholarship, then I strongly recommend you do all 6 standards. Right, let's navigate your way around OTL. So this is what you would see, and obviously you would know this page because you're clicking on here. There are different ways to get started. The main menu down here is one way, but let's click on the let's get started. Oh, and by the way, that's where you get the course and assessment guide. So let's get started. Please start for the 3001. It's really important that we see that first teacher marked assignment because it's like our diagnostic. Here, once you've done that, you can choose either going to the external or the internal redox. This takes you to the main menu. So let's go for the 3001. You'll notice this is what we call the topic web page, and you can click on these different links. You can access the booklets here if you want to, otherwise there is another place. And as I say, you could click on each lesson to see how to support it in OTL. Like for instance here, there are some games and there's a video you can play. Right, going back to the course home up over here, let's navigate through the main menu. And there is a main menu tab on every page, so it's easy to get there. You'll see here all the topic web pages according to the booklets, so it's very easy to find your way around. And there are 3 links here. This is a good link to go if you want to find all the booklets to download, so all the teacher marked assignment, all the booklets, as well as the list of errors that we have found in the booklets. The second link is if you want to contact your teachers and you've forgotten their phone numbers, extensions, or their email address, and you will find you can get it from over here. So myself is 8757, or you can contact any one of these, depending on who your teacher is. And then finally, if you want to have extra support with online lessons, we do put them up here. This is a list of the 2014 recordings. They are about an hour each. It's like a sort of open classroom, and as we go through the online lessons this year, these will be replaced, and you'll see there are some extra worksheets that we use as well. Right, so now we want to go back to our final topic, which is how do I manage my study? You do need a routine, so make sure you get through at least 6 hours of work a week. You can spend it all on one day, or you can do, say, an hour every morning or an hour every evening, but please make sure you have a routine. Organize your workspace. If you don't have a nice desk in your room, which very few of us have, then put your work in boxes. Ask your teacher, if you meet them, to bring you some boxes. Use the bottom box part for all your work on hand, so the booklets that you're getting. The top lid for that can be the work you want or planning to do that day, so there's no time wasted faffing around trying to work out what I want to do. As you finish the work, put it in the lid of the second box, so it's there right away that you can see it needs to be posted. Please don't wait till you finished 1 or 2 booklets. Make sure it gets back to us as soon as possible, either by email, scan and email it, or post it. And then any of our work that we send back to you, could be certificates, teacher and teaching notes, teacher feedback, you can all keep in that bottom box. So it's easy to find when you want to revise. If you now need your dining room table back again, it's very easy to throw your calculator and pens and pencils into the boxes, put the lids back on, stack them, and then the next day it's very easy to get back again. To make sure that you get through the work, there is in the course and assessment guide a term guide, which you can personalize as well. We've just given one option. Here's a close-up of it. So for instance, in the first week, it could be to find your way around Ottle and to start on the 3001. By the second week, you should have sent off the 3001A, and then you can either do the external, or as I say, in the first posting, you're going to really be getting the redocs as your the booklets you'll be doing after the 3001. So remember, the more you contact us, the more help and support we can give you. So please, if you get stuck, call us, or if you've got a question, make sure you contact us. All the best for your studies. Goodbye.